Okay, this video is covering exercise number 6 in your preparation booklets, and we're now looking at the concept of speed, distance and time. Just a reminder that if you're doing this, the best way for you to revise is to try all of these questions, and then if you're stuck, or to verify that you've done everything okay, have a look at these videos. Don't just look at these and use that as your only form of revision. Okay, so in this question we have a car that's travelling at a constant speed of 56 miles per hour for 2 hours, and it's asking us how far the car travels in that time. Okay, speed, distance, time is all about proportion. Okay, we looked at ratio and proportion recently in class, so this should be fairly fresh in our minds. In 1 hour, the car travels 56 miles. In 2 hours, it's going to travel double that. So double 56 would be 112 miles. And if I was to look at 3 hours, it's going to travel 3 lots of 56. It's going to travel 168 miles, and so on. In this case we only need 2 hours, so we have our answer here, and this working's fine for a question like this, but we need a more general way of doing things. 156, 2, 112, 3, 168. What we're doing each time here is we're multiplying the speed by how many hours. Okay, and for that we have our little distance, speed, time, we have our triangle. Okay, how we would normally want to lay out our working for this is we would work on our distance is equal to our speed multiplied by our time. So in this case, our distance is going to be 56 miles per hour multiplied by 2 hours, and in a little demonstration here I note that that is going to be 112 miles, not 112 miles per hour, 112 miles. Try and not lose marks for units in a question like this, because it's really straightforward to lose. Okay, let's look at another slightly less straightforward example. And this time we have a bus that's travelling for 30 minutes. I'll come back to that in a minute. Its average speed is 40 miles per hour. How far does it travel in this time? We can't just multiply 40 and 30 and find out that in 30 minutes that the bus has apparently travelled 1,200 miles. It's not as simple as that. We need to be comparing like with like. Now either I can change 30 minutes into an amount of hours, or I can do the slightly more difficult thing of changing 40 miles per hour into an amount of miles per minute. It's probably better off that we just change the time in this case. 30 minutes is obviously half an hour. It's 0.5 of an hour. Okay, if it wasn't such an obvious amount, if it was 22 minutes, 25 minutes or whatever, we can use a formula where we take the number of minutes and we divide it by 60, which is the number of minutes in an hour, to give us this number 0.5. Now we can plug the numbers into our speed, distance, time formula. So distance is speed multiplied by time, which in this case is 40 miles per hour multiplied by 0.5 of an hour, and that will give us a distance travelled of 20 miles. which is a much more reasonable answer than again if we just did 40 times 30 and reasoned that this bus is going to travel 1,200 miles in that time. Okay, one last one, a ferry that's going to sail for 15 minutes at an average speed of 8 miles per hour. And how far does this ferry travel at this point? So again, I know 15 minutes is a quarter of an hour, but just to look at our little formula, 15 divided by 60 is going to give me 0.25 as my multiplier for speed distance time. So the distance here is going to be equal to speed times by time. So 8 miles per hour times by 0.25 hours, 15 minutes, which is going to give me 2 miles. Again, units are important. Using correct methods of time are important as well. And if we can keep that up, we should have no problems with questions like this. Okay, thank you.